Hey YouTube, this is Firebird Romo over here with the car today. We're gonna be working a little bit more on the exterior, make sure we can paint down the whole surface so I can sand down the whole surface so I can paint down the car. Hopefully by this weekend or next week, I'll be posting that video too. But today we're just gonna be working on sanding the car. As you guys can see, the interior is still pretty intact. So, isn't it crazy? This car's like 40 something years old and the interior is still pretty intact. The only thing we're missing is the windshield. So if by any chance like anyone like in like California and like SoCal knows where I can find that, like where I can get a windshield for a car like this. And then if you guys can see here, the carpet's pretty dinged up, but there's some places online where I can see like I can buy carpet from. It's pretty dinged up, the carpet, but the interior still extremely like surprising, but it's still like mostly intact. So you guys can see right here, the interior is pretty much intact still. Like the seats, they're not like completely ripped or anything. I've seen a lot of Firebirds where they just like beat to crap. And for the future, I want to put this little wing back here, like the one that you guys like mainly see on like the Trans Am. But I still gotta do a lot of work to the car. Like obviously, like up here, there's still a lot of damage to the car, and where I sanded down before, I gotta take I gotta resand because like rust built up. Because over here in SoCal, California, it's kind of raining a little bit, and as you guys can see, like still a pretty good amount of like debris, like rust down here. So I'm gonna have to like sandblast the whole vehicle. But yes, this is like a roller car, but you know, hopefully soon it won't be. But yeah, it's a pretty cool build. Thank you guys for following. So lots of new followers, so thank you guys. And let's get started on this car. So what's up guys? Well, here kind of done with like the front end. I understand like the fender still needs some sanding down. But you know, I'm not exactly going for like perfection over here. I'm just trying to I'm still learning at it. Like I had done this like maybe a week ago, but I guess it just needs to be I gotta redo it again because it rains bad over here in SoCal. And then you know I gotta do the top part of the car, which is like the worst part for sure. Because look at this, guys. Looks like someone just rubbed a whole bunch of paint on here. That's pretty bad. Hopefully we can sand this down so we can get ready for paint. If anyone knows how I can get the paint off of here without damaging like the windows, you guys can drop that down in the comments. I gotta fix this back here. You guys can see like all the wood is damaged over like the speakers one, I think. You know, and I definitely want to get some new tail lights for this because look at this, guys. This right here is like straight up gunk. Like, it is nasty. And this is where you feel up the car up here in the back, which I think is pretty cool. Obviously, I gotta probably buy like a new one of these right here. Check that out. If you guys can reach out to Donuto Media, these guys are like my heroes, you know. I always watch them fix up cars, and that's where I kind of like got a little bit of inspo from working on cars. It was from Donuto Media. You guys should reach out to them, tell them, hit your boy up, maybe they can help me out with this build. And they're the ones who really know everything. I'm over here still learning. Yeah, so I'm gonna sand it down for a little bit. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut to some sanding right now. So check this out, guys. The guy who sold me this car, his name is Randy. Pretty good dude. He's a great dude. He threw in these wheels, and you know he threw them in for a deal. So I was like, you know, I gotta snatch this up. These are pretty cool wheels. Got that like American style, you know, racing. I like them a lot. You know, still gonna work a whole bunch on this car. Obviously, I want to get some like new rotors for this car. You know, it'd be cool. I still gotta get a whole bunch of done stuff. Like you guys can see right here, some of this paint is just deteriorating. I wish I could work on this car more, but like my job asks a lot from me. So I'm always working, I wouldn't mind being a full-time YouTuber, but obviously you gotta get more subscribers for that. But yeah, check this out. Like three out of wheels, 3 out of 4 of the wheels still got like the original wheels, which is kind of cool. I might sell these, since the guy threw in the other wheels. So props to this guy. Look, has this cool feature right here. It's pretty cool. Hi, doggy.